guys, and welcome to vlog number 13. As I always try to do at the start of the vlog, we'll talk about what I'm reading. So I should finish Fall of Giants this weekend, which is crazy. So I did read last night, so I need to update what page I'm on. Alright, chapter 36. So okay, I'm on page 912. So definitely going to finish this weekend, this week, in this vlog sometime. But yeah, this is a 5-star. So that's my ebook read. This we'll talk about on Monday. And then my physical mood read at the moment is News of the World by Paulette Jowls. This is a Western, and it's just in Texas. This guy who is a veteran he took on the task to take this girl who is captured by Native Americans to take her back to her German family in San Antonio. So he's agreed to take her back, and so we're just following that journey. But this is literally so boring. Like, my review is just gonna be boring. I'm 43% of the way, and I feel like just nothing's happened. It's just, yeah, nothing happening. And it's won an award. It has a movie with Tom Hanks, all that, and I'm like, how? And I've had that book for years, and I'm finally getting into it, and I'm bored with it. So I do have my Amazon package for the month, so I'm going to show y'all what I got. I can only show y'all a few, because some stuff are gifts for other people that, obviously, I don't think they watch my vlogs, but I don't want to spoil anything. So I have 2 packages that I'm going to open for you guys, and I was going to say something else, but I don't remember, so I'll come back with that later. On my very messy floor, because I have my St. Patrick's Day stuff back there, decorations, and I just haven't had a box to put it in yet, so I'm glad I have this huge Amazon box to put those decorations in. So first we'll open this one. It went through Columbus. I'm thinking AKC, maybe Akron, and then Columbus. Let's see. Oh, I didn't realize this was so little. This little plush. I thought she was so cute, and I love Disney plushes. My city doesn't have a Disney store anymore. I don't know if we ever did, but just somewhere in my mind, as a kid, I remember there being one, like I can vividly see it, but I don't know if that was real or not. Or if it was at a different mall. Oh my god, the tag is literally bigger than the plush. But, what is her name? That's bad. I'm like blanking on the name. But from Stitch. She's so cute. I thought she was gonna be like a foot, like that big, but still, she's probably gonna go on my bookshelf. But super cool. So let's open this one. My arm is like cramping right now. It is a ton better than it has been. Having a nice soak and a hot bath last night helped tremendously. But yeah, I've done a lot of heavy lifting this week, which has been out of the ordinary because I haven't worked out in about 2 weeks, which is really bad. And that has been yoga. It hasn't been strength workouts like I usually do, because I alternate each month. But okay, I got a beret, a wool beret. If y'all saw my outfit with the sweater that I wore in last week's vlog, I really wanted to wear it with the beret, but just PacSun didn't have any, so I wore it with the bucket hat back there, which y'all can't see. At least I don't think you can, but I have a beret, but it is black, so I wanted to get one in a different color, so I just got a brown one. Then I got some bed sheets for my bed. I'm going to put these on probably on Monday. Just new bed sheets, and they're a floral print. I can never say that word. My favorite mouthwash. If you are somebody with sensitive gums, this was what I told somebody. It was Crust, but it's Colgate. The dentist told me to use this when my gums are sensitive, and for canker sores too. I'm somebody who always, my whole life, I've always gotten bad canker sores, and if you can see, it helps with that tremendously, because I had, if y'all remember, about 2 weeks ago I had a really bad one, and Target just did not have these, this. They were sold out in this brand. They had other brands, but I didn't want to try a different brand since I know that this brand works for me. So I started a subscription on Amazon. I go through these, a bottle of this in about a month or a month and a half. So Yeah, but that's mouthwash in general. So I think I may have done something later because usually with this, I'll just use this one like once a week, and that usually has me good for canker sores, swollen gums, whatever. But yeah, so if you're somebody who is prone to that kind of thing, oh, and it helps for if you burn your tongue as well, it can fix that. So two of the things in here are gifts, so I need to be very careful not to show them. But a new SD card. This is not for the camera that you guys are watching on, but for my sit down videos, because I was starting to run out of storage. Then I got this wreath to go on my door. It's an Easter one. Because that is our next holiday, and it lights up, so I can just have, oh my gosh, I just realized I have butterscotch on me, but so I can, I don't have to put up lights and a wreath, I can combine it, so that's really cool. So yeah, the next two things in here are gifts that I got for somebody, for my grandma for her birthday, and I don't think she watches my vlogs, so, but still I don't want to show them, but they are in there, and then the rest of her gifts should get here later in the week, but obviously I won't show those either. But yeah, that is my little Amazon haul. I have finished News of the World. So if you guys would like my thoughts, even though I've basically said them here, you can go check out my Bookstagram. The link will be below. So it was a 2-star. It's like, I didn't feel anything for it. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it. I just thought it was a boring read. So let's see. So I've read 29 books this year, and I'm 11 books ahead of schedule to get to my goal of 80 books, and I am at 36% of the way to that goal. So if you guys would like to add me on Goodreads, I will leave a link to my profile down below as well. So I think I'm just gonna, for my next mood read, since this was the last weekend of the month, I think I'm gonna go ahead and add a classic, since I'm going to be reading classics in April, when March was for historical fiction, but I still will be reading my ebook, which is Fall of Giants. We're about to get to that. We're in like 1919 in that book, and with what just happened, I think the next book's gonna pick up in 1929. That's just my guess. I have no idea. I do not own the next book or any of that. I am going to have to buy the ebook, and I might buy a physical copy. It depends how I like it, how I like the ebook. But yeah, this book will go in the unhaul stack. Do I think it was deserving of being a finalist? No, not really. There was nothing special about this at all to me. I'm gonna watch the movie trailer now. I mean, it has Tom Hanks, and like, you know, he's like probably the most well-known actor right now. So I feel like the movie people had to see something in this. Like, I don't know, this is probably just a me thing of not like, well, I did not like it. I just thought it was boring and dull. There's my update for whatever today was, Saturday. And I'll see you tomorrow. I am home now. I went to my grandma's house, and I went to Lowe's, and I picked up some flowers to put on my front for springtime. And then I went to Harris Teeter because my dad had this pasta the other day that smelled so good, so I had to go buy my own. And then I got some crab cakes too, so I'm gonna have those for dinner, but the pasta I'm having right now for lunch. And I got the Vogue with Bella Hadid on the cover, and I'm going to get the British Vogue on Friday, hopefully, when I go to Barnes & Noble. Ooh, I won't vlog this Barnes & Noble trip since it's a Friday, but Anya Taylor-Joy is on it, and love her. So, yeah, outfit my vintage 80s jeans, and then I got this shirt in DC. Oh, I punched myself, that was hard. And then I'm about to put on another shirt from DC. This one's fast fashion, it's by Levi's, but this one's John Galt, which some John Galt stuff is made in China, but this one wasn't, because I make sure. Most of the time, this was just, I saw it in Macy's and was like, I need that. Because it was like random, it was in the jacket section and it was my size, and I was like, need. So yeah, there's me in 3rd grade. No. But yeah, I'm gonna eat some now. I finished Fall of Giants last night, 5-star. I cannot wait to read the next one. I don't know when I'll read the next one, but I will leave a link down below to my Instagram or Bookstagram review for it. If you guys would give that a like, that would be awesome, and give me a follow on Bookstagram because I am at 225 right now, And obviously that's a lot. Like I feel like that's a lot of followers for something I barely do advertising for, that I don't post pictures of my face on there. I post my videos on there, but like, you know, I'm not posting pictures trying to look cute. So to have that many followers, I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, so if you guys would like to follow me on there, do so. And if you are a book account, I'll most likely follow you back. I try to anyway, because sometimes I don't check my notifications on that account because it's not really, yeah, I don't check them on there. So but I will try, since I know I'm saying this in this video, I'll do it. But yeah, so oh, and I got a succulent at Target. Well, my dad got it. But yeah, you know, I water his plants that he has. Yeah, I have to put a towel over my garden tonight because it's not supposed to freeze, but it is gonna get to 34, and that is cold. So I don't know if it will get that cold or not, but I'm going to put a tarp anyway because it's supposed to be in the 80s in like 2 days. So it's so annoying how it can be in the 30s one day, 80s the next day, global warming, you know. But yeah, once we get reading, which I'll probably start reading at 6, I will tell y'all what books I'm picking up because I'm starting 2 new books today. I'm looking at them. One's over 1,000 pages and I'm really intimidated, but ooh. I'm doing a buddy read with friends for that one. I just thought about some stuff I need to be like, I'm starting today. Yeah, I need to message them. But yeah, there's my update. Let's talk about the book that I'm starting. Super, super nervous for. That's To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. This is my grandmother's like all-time favorite book, so obviously it is very, very hyped. So that has me terrified. I'm just realizing, oh, my Pride and Prejudice copy, it's behind the TV because some of my books did fall. Okay, random that I can see from right here. But I'm super scared. This is short, which is nice. It is 323 pages. It looks like that looks like it's, last pages are usually not that long. They're usually like that. So the first chapter I think was like 12 pages maybe, which is not that bad, but yeah, I'm nervous. Classics, I'm always nervous going in, so who knows how it will go. The day update. So I got to 16%, which is 56 pages and 5 chapters. So I did better than I thought I would. Yeah, this reads very modern. So yeah, it would be considered a modern classic in my opinion. It came out in 1960. And actually my grandmother was my age when this book first came out, which is crazy. But yeah, I'm liking the characters and I'm liking the writing. No complaints so far. So the next book is one that I'm so scared of. It's the one I'm buddy reading with my friends, and that is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexandre, Dumas. So very big. I'm doing the ebook. This is going to be my ebook for April, and I don't know how many chapters I intend to read in a day or anything like that. The chapters in here are really short. That's something about classics, especially from like this time period. They were coming out in newspapers or magazines like once a week, so obviously it can't be too long to be in a magazine or whatever. So yeah, I'm very intimidated by this, but I have the whole month to read it, so it shouldn't be an issue. And as I said, I am buddy reading this with my friends, and if you guys would like to join in, feel free to pick up this book this month. I am reading the Penguin version on the ebook, which is the same as this, but just ebook format. So yeah, and actually Chris was the one who wanted me to read this. That was going to be one of my challenges for one of you guys picks the book that I read, and this is the book he suggested to me. So shout out to Chris for recommending this book. But I am very intimidated. Yeah, it was between this or Anna Karenina, and the votes, this one by 3. So, you know, that's why we're reading it. But it is my shower time now, so I'm gonna get my shower, get in bed, and start The Count of Monte Cristo. Whoa, the hair. And it's like I'm just going like all over the place for some reason. I don't know why, just feeling like being mobile, you know? So I have read today like 20 something pages. I don't know exactly how many, but I'm on track to finish this. I have a little less than an hour left, so it is 6 o'clock right now. Yeah, I don't care anymore about this. It's just gone on for far too long and I don't care what happens, but obviously this is for a project, so I am finishing it, and like I enjoyed the majority of it, so I'm not gonna DNF or anything. So what all have I done today? I left out some food for feral cats because, you know, that's nice, looking out for those guys. I got a package for clothes for spring. Yeah, last night I set up on Amazon to have a personal stylist, which I've never done before, and I'm extremely, extremely nervous. Like, I did it for every 3 months just because I was like, I don't need to be getting stuff every month. But when they give you the option to return stuff, I'm like, no. I'll just donate it because it's too much work to go to the post office where there's a long line and all of that, and they're only open for a couple hours because I guess they've always been like that pre-COVID where they're only open a few hours, and I'm like, don't put like it. Look like right there is like glowing. I don't know why I don't put highlight right there. I do my highlight up above the cheekbone, not below, but nice. So yeah, then I filmed my sit-down video of the week, which was a book review, my first time ever doing one, and I'm like doing one on video, and I don't know how I feel. Just when I edit it, I'll have a better feel for it. And then I ate my lunch outside, and literally the wind had me cussing F-bombs. I was just mad. I hate the wind. It's my least favorite thing. So I looked up what state has the least amount of wind and I'll move there. It was literally Mississippi, so I'm like, absolutely not. Yeah, so nothing against Mississippi. They just don't have anything for me. I want to live with major cities with sports teams and all that kind of stuff. But I guess Memphis is close enough, but you know. So yeah, like my napkins kept going in my sauce, and oh yeah, just frustrating. Like I hate the wind. It's my least favorite weather ever. Then I came in and filmed an ASMR video with the National Geographic magazine, which was very nice. And I've just been chilling ever since. So I am going to get to reading now. I'm going to take a selfie because I look good at this angle. I'm really liking it. Finished the March TBR 3 days early, so I am done with this now. So I realized I'm not going to write a review on my blog for this. I will put one on Goodreads because since I'm doing that big video at whenever I finish my list of 5-star predictions, I'm going to do like one big blog post featuring all of the books. So I'm not going to write a blog right now, but I will work on my review throughout the night. But yeah, 4 stars. A very important read in my opinion, and a very thought-provoking read. Let's face this way for that natural lighting. But yeah, I did enjoy my time reading it. I enjoyed the thoughts it has in my mind right now, and I think it's going to be a very memorable book. I just think it was too long, that to the point I didn't care what happened to the characters anymore. I just didn't care by the end. So that would be my only complaint. So it's a 4-star. None of the books have met a full 5-star. I've only read 2 in my challenge so far. So The Anxious People by Frederick Backman, that was a 4.5. So on Goodreads, that is technically a 5-star because I put that in as a 5-star, but we haven't had one be like, this is 5-star hands down, you know. So that should be fun to see if any of the books on the list come out that way. So I don't know what the next book on my 5-star prediction list is. Sorry for wobbling y'all there. I'm about to get my TBR together for April. I need to see how many books I need to read in April, but I do know it'll probably be 5, like this month was 5. And if you're curious, that was book 31 of the year for me. So I'm 39% of the way to my reading goal. I'm 13 books ahead of schedule, so that is all awesome. So I'm not going to start my April TBR right now. By the way, I'm going to start it in April. I'm just in a mood read for the rest of the month. So I'm trying to find Google Docs. There it is, because this is called Docs on the phone. Where is my 5-star? 5-star prediction. So the next one is the Immortalist, which is fantasy, but it's like low fantasy. And I think it may be more on the magical realism side, which this is a book I am super, super excited for, so I can't wait to get to it. But there is my little update. I'm not quite sure which updates I've given on these, but yeah, I did update y'all on this one. So I'm about to pick this up to do my mood reading from like 9 to 9:30. I start on page 56, chapter 6. So let's see how long this chapter is. So it starts on 56. Okay, less than 10 pages. So I'll probably read about 2 chapters. I usually read about 20 pages in these sittings. So let's see. Oh, that is about 15 pages. So maybe get 2 or 3 in there. So I didn't update y'all on the Count of Monte Cristo. So I read, I really don't think I updated y'all. Because I read a lot. So in this version I got to page 39. On Goodreads it says I'm at like 3%, when the Kindle app, which I'm reading the ebook version, I am at 4%. So it varies. Some on chapter 5, I guess they're considered chapters in here. So basically, let me tell y'all what's happening. I have it on here because with some books I like to keep notes for. So we have Dantes is our main character. Edmond Dantes. My bad if I'm like mispronouncing my bangs, hate them. So he worked on this ship or whatever. I don't know exactly like what his job was on the ship, but like a cargo ship. And this is in early 19th century, yeah, early 19th century. Marseille, is that how you say it? Marseille, France? Marseille. I don't know. I really don't know how to say that. Because there is a town in Kentucky called that, and I know it's not pronounced the French version. That's the thing with Kentucky. There's all these, like Versailles, there's a town that in French should be pronounced Versailles. In Kentucky, it was like Versailles. And as a kid, when I first went to Kentucky, I thought it was Versailles. But yeah, it's, so when I found out it's named after Versailles, I'm like, I can't say it any other way now. But okay, so we have our guy Edmond Dantes, who he works on a ship, and the captain died of like a fever, and so the captain gave him his like belongings to take care of. And so a lot of people think Edmund will be made the new captain of the ship. And obviously there's going to be people who do not want that to happen. So we have these 2 French guys. Can't remember the names off the top of my head. And if I did, I probably wouldn't be able to or not. I can see them spelled out, but okay. So they want to get rid of Dantes, kill or something. They don't really want to kill him, but they want to get rid of him. Put him into prison. So there's 2 guys who want to get rid of him because of his job. Okay, back in France, he has a fiance. Edmond does. Edmond Dantes has a fiance, Mercedes, I don't know, because she is Catalan, and as we talked about last week, I cannot pronounce Catalan names. Yeah, I just can't. So Mercedes is how I'm going to say it. That is his fiance, and she has been waiting for him to come back from sea. And during that time, this other guy in her town has become obsessed with her, wanting to marry her, and she's like, no, I'm in love with the man already. I'm waiting for him to come back, and I'm going to marry him when he gets back. All that. She's very committed to him, and he's very committed to her. They really love each other. So that guy wants to get rid of Edmund as well, because he wants Edmund's woman. So he plots with the 2 French sailors that they are going to put Edmund into prison by a false thing. So one of the sailors had heard Edmund talking to another, like the owner of the shipping company, about visiting Napoleon in Elba. Is that where it was? Elba, I think. So they're like, let's say he's a spy for Napoleon and get him arrested. So that is their plan. It all works out for the Catalan guy, for the French guys, so that is what is happening there. But I'm not reading this till like 11 o'clock tonight. But I'm gonna pick this up in about 5 minutes. I have my ASMR video exporting. Just went ahead and edited both of my videos that I need this week, except for this video because that'll be a while. But yeah, I only got to reading 5% of this today, which was 16 pages. So I only read those 2 chapters. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I mean, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. That's not to say it's like a 5-star or anything. Because we're still pretty early on, so thoughts are still forming and all that. But I am liking it, but I'm going to get my bath and all now. And then, as I said, at 11 is when I'll start reading The Count of Monte Cristo. I might only read 1 chapter tonight because I did notice that it is quite a bit longer than the chapters that I read yesterday. So I just have to see if I read this one all the way through, how long the next one is, and see, just do the math to see how many pages that would be and how long it would take me. That's the awesome thing about Kindle is it'll be like, this will take you 18 minutes to read. Obviously a physical book can't tell you that. You can do a rough estimate like I said in more classics and all. It takes me about I read about 25 pages in 30 minutes, so I have that rough idea. But yeah, I'm going to get a bath. I'm going to use a bath bomb. I think it's a soap bar actually that I got in my unplugged book box this month. I haven't used the lotion one yet. I don't know how to use that, and to be honest, I am bad at using lotion. Like hand lotion, my face down pat, but other parts of my body, no. Yeah, I'm just lazy, to be honest, and it takes too much time, and I'm a busy person. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my nighttime routine now. It is Tuesday. Low-key feel bad I didn't do my skincare routine, which I would usually do it in like 1 minute, but I'm not feeling it. I'm just feeling lazy. I'm cold for one, and I'm always lazy when I'm cold. Yeah, I don't know what the temperature is today. Sorry, my hand was kind of wobbling there. Let's see. Oh my gosh, my hand is shaking. 59. So yeah, that is freezing to me. If it's below 75, I'm freezing. But luckily I can take the tarp off, or it's a sheet off of my garden tomorrow, because it's not supposed to be in the 30s anymore. So hopefully, you're not supposed to plant things here until like the first week of April. But on the packaging of the seeds, it says to plant them in March. So I plant my stuff in March. The flowers are fine, and I don't think we actually had a frost, but there was a warning for one. So just to make sure, I've had a sheet over my garden, but I'm like, I miss seeing it. I like to see my garden every day. So I will take it off tomorrow, because after tomorrow's supposed to be in the 80s. So no concern there about potentially frost killing my plants. So yeah, I was doing a bit of bird watching today. From my window here, I can see my bird feeder, and because the tree goes over, it has a lot of branches, so I could see, because the woods are that way, so they have to fly by my window to go to the bird feeder. And I got some really good pictures, especially of a blue jay. Blue jays, you can only hear them. They're very loud. They're loud creatures. So I got 2 good pictures of a blue jay, and I'm just amazed by the feathers on their back, on their tail. So I'm showing you all a picture of a picture, but like that, look at that. Isn't it kind of like geometric looking? And again, this is a picture of a picture, so the quality is not great, but look at him. Love that. Like, oh my gosh, amazing. Because I always hear them and I'll just see a flash of blue, but actually zoom in the camera in. Very nice. But yeah, I'm gonna get you reading To Kill a Mockingbird. Apparently we're talking a lot about birds today. I don't know what this, I'm curious what this quote, or the name of the book, what that means. So we're starting on page 72 today, chapter 8. So yeah, since I finished my TBR, we just are mood reading now till the end of the month. And yeah, well, I'm only mood reading a book, but I'm only reading 2 books at the moment instead of my usual 3. I will go to Barnes & Noble on Friday, which that won't be in a vlog, but maybe when I go indie book shopping. I'm gonna do a lot of indie book shopping. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll get to the one a few towns over the Nook that I went to last week? I think. I don't know if I'll be able to get there this month or not, this coming month. Maybe, I'll try still. I know I can in May, for a fact, but yeah, it's just, I was thinking about this last night, like, this was giving me so much anxiety and stress for no reason. Like, I don't need to be thinking about this kind of stuff. I've just had something literally every week of all of March. Just appointments and that kind of thing, and it's like, when will I catch a break? It's not even me, it's my family members, and I just feel like if I have anything wrong, it's a burden. So I'm like, that's why I don't like, I don't know, I just like, when will I have time for just me kind of thing is like what I'm wondering. In April, I'm jam-packed all of April, and hopefully May gives me some time to myself, because honestly I need it. But yeah, I've been talking 4 minutes, but sometimes it's good just to vent, because I've been pretty alone the past 2 days. Like, I'm fine, like I'm not sad by that or anything, but I just haven't got to talk a lot is what I'm trying to say. Like, I've texted and all, but I haven't like talked out loud, so it feels good to talk. But yeah, we will go to Target tomorrow. I would usually go out to eat on Tuesdays, but we're not today. So tomorrow we will go to Target. Will we buy anything? Who knows? I want to go to, like, I don't know if I'll do it this week. It depends. I want to go to a store that will probably trigger some people, but Hobby Lobby. I want to go there because, okay, I'm like craving Halloween and Christmas right now, but obviously I'm like, I want to appreciate every season, so those will be extra special. But I'm like, why can't I make Easter as a big of a deal as those? So I want to get some Easter decorations. I don't even know what day Easter is. Is it the 10th? No, it's the week Sunday after that. Yeah, the 17th. So I just want to make Easter a bigger deal, so I want to go there, and I really want to go back to Harris Teeter. I went to Harris Teeter for like the first time as an adult last week. On Sunday I went, and I'm like, I want to go back there. The food I got was super good. The crab cakes, the shrimp scampi. I don't know if it was scampi, if that's what they called it, but it was basically shrimp scampi. Really, really good stuff, and it was just so big. I never go to grocery. I go to Target, and that's where I do my grocery shopping. So when I go to an actual grocery store, I'm like, oh my gosh, they had self-checkout and everything, and I'm like, I want to go and buy a lot of food. And I really want to see if they have blood oranges. In Italy, I drink orange juice like every single day. Here in America, I haven't had orange juice since I was there, and I would get orange flavored drinks and everything, like for Powerade and all, but in America, no. They don't have blood orange Powerade in America. I had it in Italy and Germany. I might have bought it in Germany, but yeah, I was drinking orange juice every day, and the American orange juice just isn't as good. I've bought blood orange juice from Kroger, and it just did not taste the same at all. So freshly squeezed is what's really good. And I think, Corinne, if you're watching, I think Corinne got a blood orange in Florida before. So I'm like, do they have them in South Carolina? Anywhere. I wonder if I can see on their website if they have them. I don't know, but I'm at the point where I will freshly squeeze orange juice. Like, I want that orange juice, and it's really good for you, and especially fresh squeezed. But yeah, I really need to get to reading. No real set goal to get to. I'm just gonna read till I feel like not reading. Can anyone tell me what is happening here? Like, is it okay? Oh, hold on, I see the... Okay, he jumped like 2 trees over now, so at least he's not stuck. But I don't know what's happening. I think when they do their tails like that, they're mad, and I didn't know the noise comes out their mouth. Like, obviously it does, but it was moving its mouth. I don't know what is going on. I think it's mad about something, because he's been carrying on like this a while, and I'm like, dude, I'm trying to read. Yeah, I'm just liking pictures of wildlife today. And I've never actually seen a squirrel make noise, so interesting. 6 o'clock now, and I am currently on chapter 10, page 102, so I read 30 pages exactly earlier. Something that I don't know how to feel about is when classics say the N-word a lot. And in this, the kids who have said it have been corrected by their fathers, and that's like not a good thing to say. But I don't know, like, I feel like that's better. At least somebody's acknowledging, like, hey, you shouldn't say that. Because obviously in some classics that I've read by Southern authors taking place in the South, it just throws that word around like crazy. Obviously this is Alabama in 1930s, or 1930s. So racism's prevalent. Like, it's still very prevalent there today. Yeah, it's just something, because as a modern reader, yeah, it should make you uncomfortable that it's using those words. And it does make me uncomfortable, but I'm like, I do have to remember the context of when this takes place, where it takes place, when it was written. Even if this is more of a modern classic, I feel like a lot of American classics are more on the modern side. But yeah, so it's just something to think about where I'm like, it makes me uncomfortable, but in this, I feel like it's maybe supposed to make you feel that way, but I'm not sure. I haven't read any Goodreads reviews of this, which I have been meaning to do that, but it slips my mind, so I am going to have to look into that. But I think I'm at 30%, or at least in that ballpark. I don't know how many chapters I will get in now. The last two were longer than the longest chapters in the book so far, to be honest. So I don't know if they're going to continue to be at almost 15 page in length, which, yeah, 15 pages is like my limit on chapter lengths. I do not like it to go beyond that, or I'm going to have to check my social media or something. I don't have my phone on me. I have my iPad, which doesn't have all the social media, but still I'll be like, oh, I'm going to check Flight Radar 24 and all that. I wonder why it's 24 and Flight Radar 24. Why that number? But we're getting sidetracked. I'm going to read now and then talk to y'all later. I am done reading To Kill a Mockingbird for the night, or for the day, and I got to chapter 14, page 154, so I read 82 pages if I did my math correct, which there's a chance that I didn't because I'm not good at math. But yeah, it's a 4-star. Like, I'm enjoying it, but it's just not hitting. Like, it doesn't have that 5-star feeling, but I am liking it. And I'm liking it more than the majority of classics that I read, so that is a good thing. I'm going to get into the Count of Monte Cristo. Let's see. As I said, I only read one chapter last night. I'm getting it for y'all. So I'm 5% according to the Kindle app, so I'm on chapter 6. Maybe backwards for y'all, I can't tell, but it's chapter 6. The Deputy Crown Prosecutor. So Edmond Dantes just got arrested, and that's all in the synopsis, so like, don't worry, for everything I've said isn't a spoiler yet. It is like a 1,000-page book, so a lot of this is stuff that I knew was gonna happen. I mean, I didn't know like why he would get arrested or that kind of thing, but it is on the synopsis, all of that. Yeah, so I'm going to go do my nighttime routine since I didn't do my morning routine today. I literally just brushed my teeth. I didn't even brush my hair. Just wasn't feeling it today because, again, it was cold, but it's supposed to be warm tomorrow. I think 82 degrees. I'm still gonna wear my turtleneck because that's just the outfit I'm wearing this week when we go to Target. I didn't say the book releases today, but I will do that tomorrow before we go to Target and just see. I'm not gonna buy classics yet because it is not yet April, so we will start buying the classics next week. I know which one I'm going to buy because it's one that I didn't even know about, and then it showed up at Target, like when I did learn about it, and I'm like, ooh. It takes place in Florida, and we know I really like a Florida setting. I miss Florida. I want to go back, but as I talked about in last week's vlog, the prices there are sky high, like hotel prices. And yeah, I don't want to deal with that. But eventually I will get back, so one day. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a happy Tuesday, and I'll see you on Wednesday. So here's what they look like after being under the sheet for about 2 to 3 days. I don't remember the exact time, but I'm going to water now, so it seems like we have some new sprouts, which is good. Sprouts, I don't know, is that what they're called? Yeah, that one. And over here, they're looking a little brown, but I just think they need some water, and we'll be good. It wasn't windy all day until I get out here. The trees are dancing, the flag is flying. Why? The weather, the wind hates me. Like, I hate it. But, okay, so we are outside to read. I'm starting on page, what is it, 154? Yeah, 154, chapter 14. Oh my gosh, my dog is rolling in her blanket back there. But I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done in this hour. Because usually the wind does end up distracting me. But I did read Goodreads reviews for this. Obviously, a ton of Goodreads friends have read this, as in a lot of American schools it's required reading, and it's such a well-known book as a classic, so you know, more people will know about it. So yeah, a lot of people had similar taste with give this like a 5 stars. Again, it's not hitting that 5-star mark for me, but I am still really enjoying it. It is a 4-star for me. And I'm just thinking about the title more and more after we had kind of explained what that saying means. So I just, yeah, everyone gets something different out of this book from what I've read on the reviews. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm just thinking right now about the title. But yeah, I did my skincare routine. I haven't done my hair because I usually do my hair after I get dressed, so it doesn't, you know, get messed up when pulling shirts like on and off. So I'll do my hair after I read, and then we are going to go to Target. Totally forgot to tell you all the new releases, but I'll do that when we get inside. And I think it's very few last week of the month. Yeah, next month we will talk about new releases still, but I'm not going to be buying as many unless I see it the day it comes out. I'll buy it, but I'm not going to buy them sporadically throughout the month like I've done the past few months, because again, we are focusing on classics in April. But yeah, I do want to do my TV wrap up. It's no movies this month. I didn't watch any movies, so I watched Outlander on Stars and Winning Time on HBO Max. So those are both, they both aired the same day, so they're both had their 4th episodes this past week, and really enjoying both. Outlander, I feel like it's just a lot of building right now for the later seasons, but I really liked this week's episode. I watched it last night. We got some flashbacks from young Ian, and I really like his storyline, so I really enjoyed getting to see that. And then Malva, everybody hates Malva, but I'm loving her plot. Like, I don't think it's like they hate her as in they hate, like Brianna and Roger get a lot of hate because people just can't stand their scenes. I think Malva gets hate for what she's doing in the scenes, like how Cersei Lannister gets hate, that kind of thing. So I'm really liking Malva. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, because I've only heard it in like Scottish and British accents, so if I'm saying it like wrong because I'm saying it Americanized, I'm sorry. Yeah, Winning Time, I didn't know what I would think going into that, but I do really like it. I like the cinematography. I think it's very character driven, and I am overall liking that show a lot. And I think it's really that both of these shows, their best episodes, it's like a lady yelling on a motorcycle. I don't know what was happening there, but okay. But yeah, episode 4 of both of these shows were the best episodes so far this season, and Winning Time, we're finally getting into like the basketball season starting, and I think that's gonna be super exciting, and yeah, I can't wait for that. But I'm going to get to reading now, and catch up with y'all after that. I don't know if y'all can see him. It's a little baby lizard. I can barely see what I'm filming, but okay, he's down. I think he was a little confused about how to get down, but he did it. Target haul time. So I didn't buy as many groceries since I know I'm going to go to Harris Teeter this weekend, which will be in next week's vlog. So since I'm going to another grocery store, I was like, we'll split it up and just buy things that, yeah. But let me show y'all the like random stuff I got. My dad pointed out these rabbits, and it has a cottontail, which I just think are so cute. I don't know why. And then a bow tie. So they have pink and green ones. So I just got the pink one. Might get the green next week, who knows. Then I got a book because I just felt like buying a book. I didn't buy any books last week. And yeah, I totally forgot to tell you about the new releases. So let me quickly go to that page and then we'll talk about the book that I got. Okay, yeah, there's one new release. And I don't think I saw it. It's a nonfiction. But okay, so the book that I did end up getting is The Dutch House by Anne Patchett. I realized that every book that is like a 5-star for me, Anne Patchett blurbs. So I'm like, I might as well try her books. This is like her most well-known book, and it is a Pulitzer Prize finalist, so it must be good, right? Not always, but okay. As always, I always read the first paragraph to y'all. We'll do first and last, because I feel like that's the content you need to know. So, at the end of the Second World War, Cyril Conroy combines luck and a single canny investment to build an immense real estate empire, propelling his family from poverty to enormous wealth. His first order of business is to buy the Dutch House, a lavish estate in the suburbs of Philadelphia. Meant as a surprise for his wife, the house sets in motion the undoing of everyone he loves. And then it says, set over the course of 5 decades, which we know is one of my all-time favorite tropes, is multi, going through different time periods. And then last paragraph now. The Dutch House is the story of a paradise lost, a tour de force that digs deeply into questions of inheritance, love, forgiveness, and how we want to see ourselves and who we really are. Love those two. It's filled with suspense, and though you may read it quickly to discover what happens, Danny and Maeve will stay with you for a very long time. So, and I really like the cover. I think the girl looks like Liv Tyler. Every time I see it, I think that. But then I did get a Funko. They had a lot of new Funkos and even some like more old ones. Like I saw the Post Malone one, and yeah, so they just had some new ones. Like the area looked nice. But I got the Fruit Loops one. Fruit Loops are my favorite cereal. I don't eat cereal anymore, but like when I did as a kid, this was it. This was the only cereal I would eat. So Fruit Loops. I just love the ad icon. So the new release today is Ancestor Trouble by Mauld Newton. This is a nonfiction, I'm pretty sure. If it's not, that's bad. But Ancestry. Love that. Like if you just have that in the title, I'll buy it. But yeah, I did know what it was about at one time, but not anymore. But yeah, so I'm going to change into some comfy clothes. I'm all sweaty. I was outside for an hour today and then just walking around a store in a turtleneck and jeans when it's 80 degrees. Yeah, so I'm going to change and get to eating. I'm gonna do like Italian food. So yeah. And I got this little hedgehog statue to go in the garden right there, right in the middle, because I don't have anything planted in the middle. It's only on the sides. So I thought that would be really cute. It's 9 o'clock and time to read. I feel like I want to chit chat, but there's no point in that. But it will give, I'm not reading this to 11, but I will give an update right now because I don't know if I'm going to be able to vlog after my 9 o'clock reading. So I read chapter 6 last night. I guess they're called chapters, I'm not exactly sure, but what was it called? The Deputy Crown Prosecutor. This one was like completely different from all the other chapters, very political heavy, which I was not expecting anything like that in this. Because the whole first part of reading this, I'm like, what does this have to do with the rest of the story? Then towards the end of the chapter, you find out. But Yeah, I don't know a lot about the Napoleonic Wars or about Napoleon. I learned about it in like 7th grade, and to be honest, I don't really remember that much because that was 10 years ago when I learned about it, but it is something that I do want to know more about. There is a Ridley Scott. I was like, he's one of my favorites. What's his name? Ridley Scott is making a movie on Napoleon or on Napoleon's wife. I'm not exactly sure which one it's more on, coming out next year. And Jodie Comer was originally supposed to play Josephine, Napoleon's wife, but she backed out of the movie, and I'm like, why? But then Vanessa Kirby has played her now, and I'm like, I love Vanessa Kirby too. So yeah, the cast is really big cast. Definitely recommend checking it out, and they are currently filming it. But yeah, so I don't know a lot about the Napoleonic Wars, so I think maybe you would have a better understanding of this if you did know about the Napoleonic Wars. So I'm probably gonna do some research on my own, which I do prefer to do my research with reading, but I don't have the time to pick up a heavy nonfiction on it. So I'm just gonna be relying on Wikipedia and on like Spark Notes. I did start reading the Spark Notes for the chapters I've already read, but I was like, I don't need to read this. I understand completely what I had read for the first 5 chapters. So yeah, it was everything. So I had understood those chapters completely fine. So it's not hard to understand. In the introduction, some talked about how this has been seen as a children's book. I don't know what kid is reading books that big. Maybe back in the day they were, but yeah, I don't really care if it's a children's or what. Like, I don't think a kid today could read that. I just think it would be way too difficult. I don't even think I could have read it 10 years ago, as I said, when I was in middle school. No, definitely not. So there have been several movie adaptations of this from all around the world, even like in Korea, Japan, Brazil, like all over, not just in Western countries. So definitely see if there's one in your language, or if you want to see something that is from a different culture. That'd be really cool to see how different cultures put a spin on it. I may have to look into that. Depends how I like this, and then I'll look into it. But yeah, so I'm going to get to reading now. It's Thursday, and I have some time to spare before we are supposed to get to reading. So I got my packages from Marshall's of decorations. I don't have a Marshall's in my city, so that's like why I had to order online. So we're gonna set the camera like right there. So I went ahead and opened the first box. These boxes are pretty big, but the stuff in it is light. So I got a garland. At first I was like, why did they send me a bunch of Easter eggs? And then I saw it is a garland, and it has bows on it as well. So let's open this. Yeah, my dog is very scared of this kind of stuff. One of the bows fell off, it looks like. So that's not good. This is by Well Dressed Home, and this is a 6-foot garland. It doesn't have the price on here. It's probably on the receipt. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how to untangle this, but there's that. I might do a little bonus ASMR video showing what I got. So we have that. I'm gonna open that door for my dog really quick so she can hide, because as I said, she does not like when we open packages for some reason. So I'm gonna go do that. So I got her, where she won't be hearing all of this stuff. Yeah, when we got her, she was only scary, so I don't know if she might have been abused or something. I don't know, but or the people like would scare her on purpose. I don't know, but okay, this is my big thing in here. And one of these things in here is a gift, so I needed to make sure that I don't show that. So this is the egg planter. It's not 4 eggs, it's shaped like an egg, a planter. I got some flowers the other day, if y'all remember correctly. And I'm going to put them in these planters. Oh, I hate styrofoam. It's everywhere. Like, it sticks to my skin. Not a fan. obviously I understand why they ship it like this. So I'm gonna have to get on the floor to get into this. Oh, see, trying to get into it, I just break all this stuff. My phone fell. Because I don't want to just dump it because it's something fragile. Come on, come on. Okay. Oh, it's so cute. So this planter that says carrot patch, I do have carrots, but that's not what is going in here. I don't know. Yeah, this is Ray Done. This is my first ever Ray Done thing. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to like spray some water on it because it has the styrofoam all over it. But yes, I am planning a really big, like, not big, but Easter scene because we don't have a holiday this time of year. Like, I go all out for Christmas and Halloween, that kind of thing. Yeah, my dog is panicking. She gets still near me, but so I figured now would be the time. Oh, this is my other planter. This seems really small. So this is the hippity hoppity one. She's pushing it in the board. Oh yeah, this plant, my plant's not gonna be able to fit in this. And styrofoam. I feel like I'm more likely to break it with the styrofoam than not. But yeah, this is really small. I thought it was bigger, but this is another Ray Done little rabbit. We get that. There's one more thing in this box, but I got 2 boxes of stuff. So this is one that is the Boxwood Bunny in Pot. So I don't remember what that is. So we'll see. It's tall. Can I do it without the scissors? Probably not. I hate opening things, literally. I mean, it scares my dog, so I feel really guilty about that. And then sometimes when it's taped like that, there's nowhere for my scissors to go. I don't like opening things with a knife because I'm scared I'll cut myself by accident. Obviously by accident, but okay. I got a little bit of the tape off. I have a huge mess right here right now. Okay, let me cut a little bit more. And more styrofoam. I hate styrofoam. When did they patch it? I almost swore, but I hate it, hate it. Hate it. So yeah, this is a little mouse rabbit. I know y'all can't see me, but this from Rabbit Hill Farm. That, just a little bunny. So that's the first box, so I'm going to get into the second box now. Y'all down here with me for this one. So let me confirm this is Marshall's. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, see, I hate opening stuff. It's so messy, especially with the styrofoam. There's styrofoam everywhere. I have to clean it all up so my animals don't get into it. Oh, I think I got paper cut. Cardboard cut? I don't know. Is that a thing? Okay. So, yeah, there's 2 things in here. One is a gift that I'm getting somebody. And then this one is one that I just thought was super cute, so I bought it. And there's probably gonna be styrofoam in here when I do not think that this would need styrofoam, but yeah, I can see some styrofoam taped right there. Yeah, I can't get into these things for the life of me. Okay, here we go. God, they realize they cut it away from you. I'm like, no. I can't see what I'm doing if I do it like that. Okay. Yeah, I've actually never been to Marshall's, to let y'all know. Never. They have some in my state, but not. They're all like an hour away. There might be one in Sumter, I don't know. Okay, it looks like, can I? See, like what is the point? How are you supposed to get it out? Like, this is, oh, and it can take my face to the styrofoam. I hate it, hate it, hate it. But this is what I got, this little dove. I thought he was so cute, and it's by Foul Source. That. It's been around since 1862, a long time. But yeah, there's my Easter haul. Literally only 4 things. I felt like a lot more because styrofoam. I'm gonna film like a bonus ASMR video right now showing all of this, and then I'm gonna get to reading. I haven't updated in a really long time. I've read, I went to Taco Bell, I did all that. So I think I'm gonna try to finish this tonight, which is like, it already took my wrap up picture for the month, and this isn't going to be included in that picture, so I'm just gonna have to put like in parentheses not pictured, and like, I feel bad since I said this is like my grandma's favorite book that it's not gonna get a post, but those things happen. Yeah, but it's something really cool. I was literally telling my dad about this guy I talked to in 23andMe back in 2020. And then literally like an hour later, that person I was talking about emailed me or messaged me. And I'm like, that is so weird. I hadn't talked to him in 2 years, and then I'm telling my dad about him and I hear from him. But he got me a picture of one of my ancestors who died in 1915. And you know, that's kind of like the era I'm really fascinated in right now. So I don't know when that picture was taken. I'm gonna have to probably ask him and see if he knows. But yeah, so that was really cool. It was my second great grandfather I got a picture of. And it's inspired me to do more research on that side. It's one of my German sides. So the German and like Swiss sides of my family are kind of harder to research because they are more recent coming to America, and the names have to change because they had to anglicize, or I guess you don't have to, but or I don't know, but they anglicized their names, so the name's not the same as it was when they were in Germany and all that kind of thing. It's just more difficult, and dealing with another country or another country's records, but a country that doesn't speak English. Yeah, so but I am going to try to do more research on that side of my family. Yeah, but I'm going to get to reading To Kill a Mockingbird, maybe finishing it. I have 4 chapters left, so it really just depends. I don't know, but I'm gonna read probably at least 2 chapters right now. So I'm gonna finish this book tomorrow. I hope you guys had a happy March. I'll see you in April, and as always, comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!